Hey everybody, this is James from Supplied Incorporated. Today I have an early release exclusive for you guys. This is the Jordan Bred 11 Low. I told you guys I was gonna get up some more early shoes for you, and that's what I'm trying to do. We should have a couple of the releases that are coming out in the next couple months. I should have those up for you here fairly soon. Just bear with me on that. But this shoe is real nice. You know, this is probably one of the most hyped up shoes of the year, at least in terms of, you know, it is an 11, and a lot of the problems that lie in this hype issue is the fact that every 11 is pretty much hyped up, you know, just to the point where everyone wants it, and there's a ton of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, this shoe is a massive GR. There are a lot of pairs out there, but because there are so many resellers and so many people out there trying to buy them, and because a lot of people do want them, it's creating this issue where they're still hard to get. So these are still going to be pretty difficult to get at your local malls or anything like that. We do have them on the website for purchase. Those ship on release. But you know, in terms of a good colorway, I really like this shoe. I think the biggest issue for people with this shoe is the red liner inside of it. I personally don't have an issue with that. I think that it would have probably looked better black, but the whole idea behind this was that it was based off the Michael Jordan pair that's the sample version, which did have a red liner. So in that respect, I can understand it, and I don't really have anything bad, you know. I would still purchase it with the red liner versus the black liner. It wouldn't really matter to me. In terms of quality, we're still seeing the same amount of quality that, say, a Georgetown 11 Low or a Concord or Infrared 11 Low had. We're not seeing like an upgrade in quality or anything like that. So, you know, like I talked about in the past with the remastered series and everything, this got more expensive to $170 from $150, but I saw no change in the product quality. So keep that in mind when you are purchasing these. The quality's there, but it's not remastered quality. Other than that though, you know the basic colorway. It's the red, the black, and this red liner that everybody's kind of on the fence about. The packaging is the same packaging that you usually typically get for this year. Nothing out of the ordinary or different. We will have an on-foot review for this video, so make sure you stay tuned to the end for that. I'm trying to do that on most of the videos that we put up, that way you guys can kind of get a good look of everything. But yeah, I do think that this is a great release. I'm personally a bigger fan of the Hare 7 that released last week prior to this, just because I think that it's a little bit more iconic of a shoe in terms of its original orientation, but the quality on the Hare 7 was really bad. This is a lot better quality than the Jordan Hare 7, so keep that in mind. The Hares had a lot of glue stains and glue issues, but I do think that that's a better, more iconic shoe in terms of that. Anything else on this that I really, the biggest thing about this shoe that I want to stress is that Jordan Brand is really trying to put out a lot of releases this year. So you're going to be hammered over the next 3 months with a release every single weekend, probably 2 or 3 releases every single weekend, some limited, some super limited, and a lot that are GRs. And so you've really got to pick what you like and what you don't like, and kind of go from there. But I do think this is one that everyone should try and get if you're a fan of the 11s. Getting into the shoe and the quality, like I said, the quality's there. It's got the red bottom sole with the black here, pretty standard of a Bred, and then you've got the black patent, nothing different out of the ordinary. And then one thing I was fairly surprised with is that for the most part, a lot of the retros this year have had the 30th anniversary stamp inside the insole, which has been just a kind of a consistent thing through most of either the retros or the regular releases that have been this remastered series. In this particular model for the Bred 11 Low, it just has the Jumpman inside of the insole. There's not the 30th anniversary. And so that was kind of strange to me to begin with, just based off the fact that, you know, that's just been kind of standard. So I'm not sure why they pulled away from that with this specific model, because the Georgetown 11s do have that. But just keep that in mind. They have the Jumpman inside of them. Other than that, yeah, it's a clean shoe, guys. I can't really say anything terrible about it. A bunch of you guys are gonna beat it up about this liner and say that that's why reason why you're not grabbing it. But otherwise, clean summer shoe, and it's definitely something that you have to grab. Have a bunch more shoes coming up. I've got a couple more samples. I just put up a little while ago the Denim LeBron 8 samples. I'll have HTM Kobe's. Those will be up here real quick. There's a giveaway going on right now for Jordan 7 Hair, and that's gonna end here in like 4 or 5 days. So make sure you get on that as quickly as possible. It's for a free pair of shoes. We have the Supplied app now. It's just one word. There's a lot of people who have downloaded it, but we're doing basically every single day or every couple days we'll give out a code, so you get a discount on the website. Keeps you up to date on releases and all the videos. So make sure you guys get a hold of that. Stay tuned for the next video, a ton of new content. And what I want to know from you guys is this a shoe that you're gonna grab? Because again, it's probably one of the most hyped up releases of the year. You know, during this time of year, we're super backed up here. So is this the shoe of the year? Is it what you're grabbing? What shoe are you looking forward to? And what shoe do you want us to review in the future? Because I'll try and get those up. Thanks guys, I will answer all of your questions.